Okay, imagine this for a second. You've poured years into your content, right? Building that organic traffic, everything clicking along, and then bam, overnight maybe, your traffic takes a nosedive. We're talking like 30, even 35% down. What happened? Well, by 2025, the whole game has changed. AI search, powered by things like GPT-4, these big, large language models, they're here. And those content strategies that worked before, they're just not cutting it quite the same way. Now, LMO, large language model optimization, sounds like another buzzword, I know. But honestly,
Yeah.
it's becoming fundamental. It's pretty much what separates content that gets seen from stuff that just disappears into the digital void. So let's unpack this. In this deep dive, we're going to look at why LMO is so critical now and, yeah, some of the key tools making waves.
Yeah, and what's really interesting, I think, is that LLMO isn't just about AI reading your stuff. It's way beyond that. It's
Hmm.
about the AI being able to pull information from your content and synthesize it into a good, confident answer, without making stuff up, without hallucinating. It's a totally different mindset from old school SEO, which was, let's face it, often about keyword density and chasing backlinks now. We're crafting content so these AI models can easily understand it, prioritize it, and crucially, trust it.
And you see this reflected in the numbers, right? That's pretty stark.
Oh, absolutely. Businesses sticking purely to the old ways. We've seen organic traffic drops anywhere from like 15% up to a staggering 64% in some cases. People are just, well, they're getting their answers directly from the AI summary. They don't always need to click on 10 blue links anymore.
So, okay, frame this for us. Why is LMO non-negotiable now? What happens if you just ignore it?
Well, you risk becoming invisible, basically.
Hmm.
For content teams, optimizing for AI, it isn't just a nice to have, it's essential. It makes sure your content is actually found and used by the AI that's filtering information for users and for marketing leaders. It's about staying competitive. If your content isn't structured in a way AI likes, you're just not going to be part of that AI-driven answer. You're out of the running. And if you break it down, effective LMA really stands on a few core pillars. Think of them as making your content AI-friendly. First up is a question-based content structure. So writing content that directly answers the kinds of questions people actually ask. This makes it perfect for AI to grab for direct answers. Second, machine verifiable citations. This just means linking out clearly to sources the AI can check. It builds the AI's confidence in your facts, makes it less likely to hallucinate.
Right, that makes total sense. You're essentially helping the AI verify your claims easily. What else?
Exactly. Third is structured data. Using things like schema markup. It's like giving the AI a neat, organized summary of your content's key points. It means the AI can pull out information accurately and, present it well, maybe without the user even visiting your page directly. And finally, focusing on author authority signals. That's EEAT. Expertise, experience, authoritativeness, trustworthiness. You need clear signals so the AI sees your content as credible and prioritizes it.
Okay, understanding the pillars is one thing, but putting it into practice, that's where tools must come in, right? You mentioned Contently is doing interesting things here, combining AI with human editors.
Yeah, Contently is definitely a major player. They're blending AI insights with that crucial human editorial oversight.
And are businesses seeing results?
Yeah.
Like actually getting that traffic back?
Yeah, the reports are positive. Businesses using it talk about regaining lost traffic, yes, but also boosting actual engagement with the content that does get surfaced.
So what are some of Contently's key features for this? I saw something about AI agent content research. Instead of manually digging for stats,
Exactly. The AI agents find and pull relevant data from reliable sources. Saves a massive amount of time.
and it helps with that question-based structure we talked about.
Yes, it guides you in structuring content around user queries, boosting the chances it appears in those AI summaries. Plus, it gives concrete advice on improving those EET signals, building that trust factor with the AI. But Contently isn't the only tool, of course. There are others doing great work in specific areas. You've got Surfer SEO. It focuses heavily on semantic relevance, making sure your content covers a topic comprehensively, which AI models really value. It's about depth, not just keywords. Then there's Phrase. It's excellent for digging into the specific questions your audience is asking. Helps you create content that really hits the mark for AI summaries.
Okay, so Surfer for depth, Phrase for questions. What about the technical side, like structured data?
Right. For that, WordLift is really strong. It simplifies adding schema markup and semantic tagging. Basically helps the AI understand the relationships between concepts in your content. Makes indexing smoother. And you can't forget tools like SEMrush. They're still vital for identifying the core phrases and topics driving AI-powered search. helping you align your whole strategy.
This sounds like a lot to juggle. Are companies finding it challenging to implement LMLO effectively?
Yeah.
It feels like optimizing for a whole conversation, not just keywords.
That's a great way to put it. And yes, the biggest challenge is often that mindset shift. Treating LMO like just another SEO checklist item doesn't work. It's a deeper change. Plus, there's the sheer volume of existing content that might need updating, and just keeping up with how fast the AI models themselves are evolving. It takes real commitment.
So bringing it all together for someone listening, what are the key actions? Adopt that question-first approach, right?
Definitely. Know what your audience needs to know.
Enhance with structured data, maybe using a tool like WordLift. Focus hard on EAT signals to build authority.
Crucial.
And then it's about continuous testing, tweaking, using platforms like Contently maybe, and just staying constantly updated because this field is moving incredibly fast.
You nailed it. Relentless learning is key. Look, as we're sitting here in 2025, AI is undeniably reshaping how information is found and consumed. Relying only on the old SEO playbook, it's proving unsustainable for visibility. LAMO isn't just some add-on, it's becoming the core strategy.
And here's maybe the final thought to leave you with. This isn't just about keeping up with AI, it's about leading. The goal isn't just to be found by AI, it's to be the trusted, definitive source the AI chooses to cite and rely on. So the real question is, how will you adapt your strategy? How will you move beyond just surviving in this AI world to actually leading the conversation?